Welcome to Black Love Matters, where this serves as a therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
or finding Anna Brack Michelle,
or Jay-Z and Beyonce. Or this episode, we're going to go with Keith and Shara. Now, we know y'all don't know who Keith and Shara is.
I have no idea who
But
they are.
coming into 2020, we are about amplifying all types of the Black love. Now, Keith and Shara was married May 27, 2007 in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Currently, they live in Brooklyn, New York with their daughter Taylor and their son Grant. Now, y'all asking me, why is Keith and Shara important? Is that what you're trying to figure out, Nerum?
Yes.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about Keith. Keith Smart became the first American to reach #1 in the world in saber fencing and later won the silver medal in 2008 Olympics. He was the black he made it look sexy. Can we just be off censor?
The
like
fuck
anything
is saber
that
fencing? Let me
blacks
Google this.
do, we make it look good.
I'm Googling.
You know what I'm saying? So he's the first black man to do it. Not only the first black man, but the first American to do it, right? So they have he has this new documentary coming out to PBS. It's about 19 longs. It's called Stay Close. And it's an inspiring documentary about basically his life and who he was and how he kind of got there to the places that he's at. So I'm super excited to see how this play out. Like, it's a combination of like raw family footage. It's some black and white animation. It talks about his upbringing in the South. He talks about his West Indies connect in Brooklyn, and basically like this apex of black sports that's not talked about a lot. So when we talk about black sports or black people achieving in sports, it's the balls, it's the footballs, it's the basketballs, that type of thing. We don't really talk about fencing and other things. So I just want to take a moment to highlight them and their black love.
Oh, this nigga the Black Zorro.
Oh my God. Okay. Elaborate more. Is this make nigga, all your black boy joy?
This nigga the real life Black Zorro.
This nigga is Zorro. But his Keith.
Nigga.
He put a K in it.
Yes.
And Shira, well, let's not forget about Shira now. Okay. Shira, she's actually a program manager at VH1 too. Okay. But I just would think black love being together, how did that relationship go? Because it had to be a point where, my thing that I really hate asking people is what you do. But when you are in a relationship, you eventually got to ask people, like, how do you make income? Or what do you do between the hours of 9 to 5, Monday through Friday? Like, that comes up. And I only can imagine, because they've been together for a while, when he was like, you know what, Shira, I'm really interested in like swords and shit. And I think like I can just go all the way with this fence and shit. I would just love to be a fly on the wall when that was initially said, because I'm sure it started off as a hobby, even something he did as a kid. But even like for the white folks, I don't know many white people who be like, oh, I do fencing for a living. No. I know people who go fencing because they like it. It gets their mind off of it. It helps them be disciplined. It's like a hobby. It's like handball. I didn't discover handball really till I came to California. Actually, no, white ass Massachusetts. I remember going to like gyms and they'd be like, you want to join the handball league?
No.
I was like, I'm not sure. Do y'all know they really hit a ball with their hands?
Yes. And they have gloves and shit for
really
it.
It's strange. So I consider that in that ball game too. Just a more upper class handball. But this dude is, like Nerum said, is Zorro.
This nigga is the Black Zorro.
Shout out to King. Be sure to watch Keith. Let's spell his name correctly, Nerum. I'll make sure. It's Keeth. That's Keith, right? Yeah, like Keith. It feel a little, I don't know if it's country Keith. Or hood. Mm-hmm. Did I feel country to you?
Keith. Yeah.
Like Keith. Oh, Keith.
Oh, Keith.
Keith. Keith. It's like missing the I, ain't it? Mm-hmm. But it's like them two E's together make it a long E.
Yeah.
Keith.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I'm right. Mm-hmm. But anywho, y'all check out y'all PBS. It's called Stay Close. It's about a 19-minute just summary of his life and his accomplishments. And shout out to that black love. Shout out to that black man. Shout out to that black woman. Just shout out to the black excellence all around. No matter what we going through, and y'all know we going through a lot in this country, we making it. What you think, Nerms?
Shout out to the troops.
We ain't even got to who is you, but like I'm gonna need you Negroes to fall back on them memes. Like a world could really happen. Like people really, this is their like job, and they go off and fight in other countries for fuck shit that our government is getting into. That is, it's almost like vomit inducing. Like, it's ridiculous. So, welcome to 2020. Who is you?
I'm Nero.
And I'm Naomi.
And this is episode 301, y'all.
Yay.
We back. Happy New Year.
We are back.
Be sure to leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts and on Stitcher, and follow us on all forms of social media at Black Love Matters. That's Black with no K. Mm-hmm. What's going on with you?
I don't have much of a check-in. What did we do? Actually, this weekend, me and Nero, we went to go see The Boss. I know y'all are judging me.
Like a Boss?
The Boss. I didn't call it The Boss.
No, it's called Like a Boss.
Y'all know what I meant. Nero, don't jump on. Nero act like I just did blasphemy.
Nyambi is, you know what? I got a story about Nyambi.
What is it? Go ahead.
Because Nyambi is good for messing up people's names.
What you mean? What's the story?
So I told Nyambi she need to figure out what her therapist's name is.
Don't do that, just in case she listens.
Exactly.
Don't do that. I know her name.
Nyambi is good for fucking up a name.
The thing is, I know her name. I don't call her by her name. I call her Magical Black Therapist. And then Niram was like, but what's her name? I can spell it, but I can't pronounce it. So it's actually a Jamaican American name. So if we got any Jamaican listeners, just shoot us an email, and what I'll do, I'll go ahead and send you her name, and you can help me figure out how to process that through, honey.
Oh my God!
What is that the story you have? Oh, hey,
yes, because you always messing up something.
I haven't messed it up if I don't know how to do it.
We went to go see The Boss.
And what's it called?
Like a Boss.
Anyway, we did go see Like a Boss. And before any of you black academics, any of you hating Negroes get on us, we will go see Just Mercy. I just did not have the emotional bandwidth to see Jamie Foxx and Michael B. Jordan up there hollering. I know it's going to be a good movie. Y'all don't got to tell me. The book is actually on my read list this year. I know it's going to be fabulous, but I just couldn't. Do y'all ever feel like that? I just did not have the emotional bandwidth to go to see that. What about you, Nero? Did you have the bandwidth to see Just Mercy this weekend?
Nah.
I couldn't did it. Like, I feel like I would have did and just came and went back to bed. And instead, I went to go see Like a Boss, which was cute. It was cute. Tiffany Haddish.
Another name messed up. I'm going to keep
Haddish.
We need to make a drinking game, y'all. Every time Naomi messes up a name, y'all got to take a shot of vodka.
I'm getting a little insecure about that. Because sometimes I be at work and I be rolling. And I'm like, is this what you say? Do y'all know what I'm talking about? If not, let me know. Haddish. I think she's found her pocket of like comical black girl, or like, I think what is finally growing on me with Tiffany is that she's such a physical comedian. And for whatever reason, physical black comedians never really sat well with me. So I'm truly just processing the physicality of her comedy. Mm-hmm. And I think this movie did a better job of me like actually seeing that. Does that make sense, Nero?
Yeah.
Well, before, honestly, I ain't gonna, we black love. We gonna keep it real. Yeah, I say this Tiffany face. Sometimes when Tiff came on the screen, I just be like, sis. It'd be like when Issa come on the screen. You just like keep her lifted. Oh, you hush, Mabel. Y'all hear that?
Mabel, come here, baby.
Mm-hmm. You said what?
No, you took the words out of my mouth. I was going to ask you if it's like when Issa come on the screen.
And she be, and the thing is, y'all know I love us for real, and I support everything black. So I'm gonna go see Issa and Lakeith's movie. That's like what is it? I hope it ain't boring. When they just keep looking at them pictures, it looks like it's lit beautifully, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But that storyline I'm a little lost on. It's like about her like letting love in, and like I guess her mama was kind of on some fuck shit, and she's trying not to be her mama when she grow up. Is that what she's trying to do? Yeah.
Truthfully, this movie's better be worth it. If not, I'm gonna be pissed because we could have had our TV show.
Ooh! Oh, you talking about Insecure?
Yes.
Let's stay in your lane. Thank you, Issa. No, I'm gonna go support it. But we keep it real on Black Love Matters. We'll let you know good and bad. But The Boss was a cute key. It reminded me of like, what is it? The Bridesmaids. That type of era. That Hangover is that type of movie where like don't go and expect your life to be changed and forever you're evolving. No, it's a good few laughs. Like you're like, oh, that was funny. I like the white girl in it. I like also that other black girl who was in. I don't know their names. Was she from Insecure?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like
she was from Insecure.
Yeah, it's the thicker girl from Insecure. She was on there. I really, really like that. You know who we didn't give props and respect to?
Who?
It was that Salma Hayek.
Mm-hmm.
Salma Hayek is an old fucking G, and she came in there with that orange hair, giving Latina realness. I love how Selma never backed down and was like, I've been in America for all these years. I'm still going to speak with this thick ass accent, and you bitches still will be thriving for me. And I am.
You are?
I am. I'm still a fan of Salma Hayek. I never thought of her as a comedic actress, but I'm here for her. I'm here for her 4'2" self in literally in stilettos in every scene. So I don't know how she did that either, but I'm here for it. With some OGs in that movie. And if you want a good key, and honestly, you can take your boo too. Like anybody can go. Like if you just need something where this is where you go to the movie theater that serve alcohol, get a margarita, get your nachos, and you just sit back and you kiki. And like when the movie's over, you be like, oh, that's it. You almost want it to be a series because I'm like, oh, what's gonna happen to him now? Like, what are the next adventures of Mel and Mia?
Nyambi always wants some type of closure.
Yeah, I'm like, so what are we going to get into now, Mel and Mia? Honestly, I was thinking about some of the shit they pitch should be reality. I was like, that's a good ass fucking idea. Where Rihanna at?
Right.
So we did that. The other updates I have, decent start of the year. Nothing too drastic. Nothing too, I don't know, out of the ordinary. I feel like everybody's theme has been like, I just want to be a little bit better, kind of like mine. Not many people have like, I want to change the world and do this. Like, folks is like, listen.
I do.
Oh, well, Niram, you going to speak on that on yours. But the folks I've been around is like, listen, I'm just trying to make it to February. And once we get to February, we'll group. Honestly, we're about to be in full moving mode because we're moving in like 2 to 3 weeks. And we're acting like we're not.
We ain't got not a single box in here.
I don't have one box. Nor a moving. I have one moving company booked, but I have a whole inbox of other moving companies like, hey, bitch, so are you taking us up on this or no? So I need to figure that out. We also have couples therapy this week. Niram and I are starting therapy again this year. What are your feelings on that, Nirams?
I think it's something needed. Ooh. You know, you always need. I'm real. Hell, you need kids. I wish I could take Mabel to therapy. Have Mabel have therapy.
You think she needs some type of connection?
As a dog that was in the
who was rescued.
Yeah, who was rescued.
Ooh.
Shit, she need therapy.
She do need a thought therapist to unpack that.
You
think she's still mad at her other people?
Yeah, maybe.
Child, that's why she had her moments.
Yeah,
when she just be barking, she don't like noise.
Mm-hmm.
You right.
But I think it's a good thing. I think it's it's going to be for the better,
for
the relationship.
Always.
Yeah.
Anything you looking forward to? Honestly,
I look forward to cussing Nyambi out in front of other people, and they backing me up.
Not gonna happen. You know that's not gonna happen, right?
I hope.
Our therapist also, y'all, believe it or not, is not a black woman. It's an Asian woman.
Mm-hmm.
So this could be really good or really bad. Who was the comedian we watched this weekend? What was his name?
Oh shit! What was his name?
Chang something.
Something Chang.
Tommy Chang or
no? Let me see.
Justin Chang.
Something
I don't know. He was on Netflix. He was pretty hilarious, and he was telling us that like we need more Asians in this country so we could just be more neutral. He said because the blacks and the whites don't be getting along, honey. He said the Asians just come in and be like, listen, we don't give a fuck. We're not that really invested in any one of y'all. This is just the facts. Keep it moving. So maybe she gonna hit us with just the fat shit, and I'm gonna hit her with slavery.
See, Nyambi already got her tactic. I
don't have. What you mean tactic? This is not war. We are on the same team.
Nyambi has a tactic, and we was going to couple therapy a long time ago. I want to say almost 5-6 years ago.
Yeah, it was a while, hasn't it been?
And Nyambi always felt like this therapist was on my side.
That I wanted to vomit.
But it was just Nyambi just had
shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
No, the thing was Niram hit them with nigga traumas, and then they be like, Nyambi, you need to be considerate to Niram nigga traumas. And I be like, I have for 10 years. Time's up.
Nigga traumas is a lifelong thing.
Yes, but I need them to evolve, not be the same one. So we'll keep you updated on the ups and downs of couples therapy. Like even the intake form was like, oh, okay, so what do I really want to accomplish? And why are we here? Like really getting that type of clarity was useful and beneficial. But we're an open book, so we'll let y'all know what's going on. Also this week we have a friend coming in town we haven't seen in a while, so we're super excited to connect with her, just have some good fellowship and food. You excited about that, Niram?
Yeah, truthfully, I almost forgot who that friend was. I had to think about it.
That's because you ain't been on none of the correspondence lately.
Niram has been ghost, and I'll talk about this in my my check-in, but I've been ghost.
And then lastly, y'all, I've just been having Amazing Grace in the background all weekend. Not just the song. Y'all know the Aretha Franklin documentary? It's on Hulu. And now whenever I'm just sitting still, if I'm cleaning, if I'm taking a shower, if I'm getting ready for work, if I'm doing anything related to that, I just put it down in the background. And can we talk about the greatness that is Aretha Franklin and how she did this at 29 and was sickening? Like, get y'all life. If you need something to watch, if you need background music, put on Hulu, Amazing Grace, let it roll. Also, can we talk about Jennifer Hudson being Aretha Franklin in this new documentary? How you feel about that now? I got thoughts. Because Aretha said she wanted Holly to play her.
But then Holly don't sing.
I mean, you could get a dub over. Angela Bassett, what love got to do with it?
But that, I don't know.
I mean, but I just don't think.
I think old girl gets a bad rap.
Who?
J
Hud.
Yeah.
Why?
I think she's been getting a bad rap since Dreams of Girls. Because people be like, she can sing, but she just sing loud. Like she don't have no other voice other than like loud singing. Like she sings and then she sings louder and don't have like no inflection.
It's no
like the tone doesn't change.
It's like ah. I think it was a Scorpion show. I forgot who said it. Kevin or McKell was like Jennifer Hudson playing an Aretha Franklin is like Jennifer Hudson as Effie White from Dreamgirls. No, it's Jennifer Hudson playing Effie White from Dreamgirls as Effie White playing Aretha Franklin. And I think that was the perfect example of like, yeah. But you know, Jennifer can't act and Jennifer can sing. I'm seeing it, right? Because I told you my motto was I support all things black. That doesn't mean I can't get feedback or critique, but I don't know. I was rooting for like an Amber Riley. I was rooting for
truthfully,
an unknown black girl.
I wouldn't mind an unknown.
Well, it's about time. I've been seeing a lot of the same faces for the last 3-4 years. And I think another black girl, unknown, wasn't a hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm supporting it. Also, y'all see Aretha Franklin family? Or not family, her son talking about she don't want it. Sir, you're not even the executive of the state. And Mother Aretha had, what is it, wheels just tucked in the lazy boy. No. Yeah, what's your thoughts on that? J Hud is, because even when the trailer came out and she was just hollering for respect, it was too much. It was too much. Nero, I'm sorry.
We're going to have to see. I don't know. J Hud has been through some things. You know, she married that wrestler.
No, they broke up.
Oh.
They broke their engagement. They never got married.
They broke up.
Yeah.
You know, the whole thing with American Idol.
What happened with that? She won, didn't she? No, she didn't win.
I thought she lost.
It doesn't really matter.
I don't know.
Only a few people made it big off that.
Her and Fantasia.
Yes, the Whites, Kelly Clarkson.
Oh.
She got like her whole show. Like Kelly Clarkson is a brand now.
They don't count because they're white. I'm talking about black folk.
Oh. What's your check-in there? I think this is going down the road I don't want to go down. Okay. What's your check-in?
So first things first, Niram has been ghost. And like Niram has not been like responding to course. But I still got text messages that say Happy New Year that I haven't responded.
Are you going to respond? Can you respond?
I'm like, shit, I'm trash. But I just been busy. I've been booked and busy just trying to get things off the ground. First things first.
Yeah.
Launching an app.
Good
so
for you.
Excited about that.
Congratulations.
So excited about that. You know, it's for the health and fitness brand. So that's always a good move. You know, just trying to move into where, you know, money just comes to me.
Oh.
When I'm asleep, it just comes.
It just manifests.
It just manifests. And it just grows. And like little seeds, and it's grown to a tree.
Oh my God!
And it just land right into my bank account.
Won't he do it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so you know, it's interesting, like all of the things, and I won't go too much in detail, but I'll just talk about like the Apple process, like all the things that you need to go through just to even get an app on the App Store is nerve-wracking.
I bet.
So for starters, you have to have like some type of corporation. So you need to have like a LLC or some incorporated. Like you just can't be a
random nigga. Yeah.
You can't be a sole proprietor. Like, you know, some people have like businesses and just be sole proprietors.
Oh.
So you can't.
I don't think I know the difference, but okay.
And so
I thought all companies have to have that.
No. Mm-hmm. So, you know, you can be a sole proprietor. So for example, you started a bakery. Like, you don't necessarily have to start an LLC now. You can
that's true.
You can just run all the stuff through your social security number.
That's true.
That's considered a sole proprietor.
That's true. Okay.
So you got to be some type of business, like business, LLC, incorporated, blah, blah, blah. Then you have to go through a process where you have to get approved that you are actually a business that you say you are. Mm-hmm. And then after you do that, Apple calls you to make sure that you say who you say you are. And then after that, Apple approves you and say, all right, now you got to pay $100 a year just to be on this app store. And then you go on all that, like you even got to the app yet. And then you start building the app and getting it done. And then you still got to get approved by Apple. And these motherfuckers, after you done paid them $100 a year, they still want to approve your shit. So like my app has been getting like denied, like based off some fuck shit.
Sure.
But it looked like it's gonna finally get approved.
Good for you. Congratulations.
Yeah. So I just can't imagine like everybody else, like other people that thinks that, oh, like you can just whip up something and just be there. Like it takes a lot of like man hours to get this shit together. Like
of course, that's why some people apps are trash. Yeah. Would never get it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Well, congratulations. That's the win.
Thank you.
Can the Black Love Matters community get an app? Y'all want an app?
We can start with the Black Love family.
Oop, Nerum get quiet on that one. He don't want to give us no app, y'all.
We'll see.
Send us an email if y'all want apps.
Look, apps take a lot of time, money, and effort.
I know what apps take.
Y'all niggas ready to pay some time, money, and effort?
Not time, money. When you gonna start assigning people jobs as moderators?
Yes.
What you gonna be?
Sir Jeffrey.
You got Mondays from noon to 3.
Right.
Juliana got Friday. People got to be moderators.
Shan. You moderating too?
Because we got to make sure niggas don't get on there talking crazy.
Right. So it takes a lot of time, money, and effort to get shit popping.
Yeah, that's true.
And niggas be fickle sometimes.
Yeah.
You can download the app. Like, is it free, nigga? Was it free for me to build this shit? Hell no.
I mean, but there should be a little freeness to it. Mm-hmm. I'm with that. I am on that team. I'm on a little freeness. Not everything ain't supposed to be free.
Everybody think they want your work to be free.
Oh my goodness. You are just talking from your entrepreneur creative bag.
Everybody wants your work to be free, but you didn't spend all this time, money, and effort, tears, crying.
Yeah, that's what you're paying. That's what you're paying.
And then I got to give away to free for y'all niggas?
Some of it.
And then y'all niggas be fickle and don't even put nobody on, don't even share with nobody and just talk shit about it. Like
you want to know who's hiring.
And say, you know what, this is trash. This app trash. Well, motherfucker, why the fuck you on it then?
You want to know free. You want to know who.
And maybe if you paid somebody for the app, it'll get better because they can reinvest into the app.
You want to know who hiring.
Don't say UPS.
Them. And the bot store. Always. And you go in there, none of that feedback. What else going on?
The other feedback I hear is don't put my negligee on that.
On the conveyor belt. And that's a lot easier to compartmentalize. Got it. No negligees on conveyor belts.
No negligees.
Feedback received and implemented.
So the other thing, since I've been like so deep into like this whole of like getting this app working with the developers and just working with the whole, I won't say branding, but the strategy about how I'm gonna get this app launched and things of that sort. I want to say not necessarily taking care of myself, but I just looked up and like I only had one pair of jeans.
What happened to the other jeans though?
Some of them they was just too big, so I just threw them. I either gave them to like Goodwill or just some of them just got worn out.
Nerum did a forest fire between his legs. You know when you wear jeans so much and they keep scratching so much, they just build fires and holes. That's what Nerum had. So
I'm out here hustling. I'm out here getting it. I done looked up and I only got one pair of jeans. Mm-hmm. So like for the past, I want to say 2 weeks since what? So for the past 2 or so weeks, maybe even 3. Like it was before Christmas. I was telling Nani, I'll be like, I need to get some jeans. Like I need to get some jeans.
And I've been encouraging.
You know, maybe you should try ASOS and like look at ASOS. And I'm like, I ain't got time for this shit. I just need some jeans. I'm like, fuck, I might just go to Target, go to their plus size,
you go to Target
and get some jeans. Still ain't did it. Next thing you know, I got this fucking forest fire, this friction hole in my damn jeans. The only pair of jeans I got.
I'm trying to take me on a date. I said, where you going with all them holes?
In the only pair of jeans a nigga got. I said, what the hell?
You better put on your 3-piece suit.
I'm just going to wear sweatpants.
Oh my God. That's even worse.
I'm just going to wear shorts and sweatpants. I got a whole lot of athletic wear.
I know, but that's not acceptable.
So I had to go jean shopping, right? And jean shopping is already a hassle. That's one of the things I just kept putting off.
Jeans is hard, and that's size inclusive. You can be big, you can be skinny, tall, short. Jeans is hard.
Jeans is hard to shop for.
Once you find it, though, it's amazing.
A, there's so many cuts in different sizes, and B, new jeans are just stiff as fuck.
Stiff. Unless you on my team and just basically wear jeggings.
And you just have to wrestle with the motherfuckers.
Yep.
So I went to DXL.
Do they got a woman version of this store where they just put all the big women clothes in one place?
I
I
don't
didn't
know.
know that's how DXL worked.
No, I don't know if they got a women version of DXL.
I thought DXL was like Target or like its own entity. I didn't know they just went to all the designers like, give me all your king size shit and I'm going to put it in this store for all the big ones and they'll all come here.
Exactly.
I didn't know that's what that was.
That's what they do. So I went there because Target didn't have my size.
Duh.
But they did.
I mean, Target is very fast fashion too.
Yeah,
like,
Target
you know,
is very finicky.
it's not as bad as H&M and them, but you know, you only can wear Target for a few months and then you got to retire.
Because, you know, I'm on my hustle shit. So I'd rather put money in my business than me put money in jeans and shit. So it was already a hassle. But, like, jean shopping is hard because, A, all the different fits and sizes, and then B, new jeans are just stiff as hell. Yeah. And then C, I got thick-ass thighs and thick-ass calves from me running.
Oh. Come on, Winston, dude.
That's all Nyambi asks. Every time I go see my trainer. Can you make sure you got thighs like Winston Duke?
Oh, my God. I love a thick thigh.
I want you to have Winston Duke thighs.
I love a thick thigh on a nigga. Yep.
So, against my better judgment, I took Nyambi. Because I was just going to go by myself.
Wrong.
I was. And just come back with some jeans. And Nyambi was like, what the fuck you got? This some bullshit. It's like, you know what? Fuck it. I got jeans. What you going to do about it?
Nothing. Why are you acting like don't act like I have you locked up in this house, Niram. I just ask you about things you do.
So, go there, start looking at some jeans, start trying some things on. And then I'll say, all right, I need some help. So, the customer service person come over, and here comes Nyambi. He needs help now. Let me tell you about him. He dressed like he's still in the 2000s. You know how back then the men wear baggy jeans and just oversized everything? That's what he wear.
So don't let him tell you he need that.
So don't let him tell him that. Also, he got a juicy booty, thick thighs, and thick calves.
And a small waist.
In a small waist.
He got an Instagram shape. She knew what I was talking about, didn't she? Did she deliver? Did she deliver?
Please help him.
Did she deliver?
Preferably have something for him to accentuate his thighs. Because I like to see his thighs.
She came back. I was like, he needs at least one dark pair that can be flexible, one lighter that can be fun, I don't care, and then something that's unique. And she came back with all of them, didn't she? Yes. So.
Meanwhile, when it was all said and done, I probably tried on 20 pairs of jeans.
Are you sweating?
I started to. I was already layered. So I had like a cashmere sweater on with a shirt on after that, under that, and like an undershirt under that. Oh. Niggas start sweating wrestling with these jeans.
You know, in the big people dressing room, they usually put fans.
They ain't had no fans here.
Oh, okay.
Because, you know, the thing is, it's not really the thighs. Well, some of them was. Like some of the jeans, it was just tight around the crotch area. I ain't never had, like, jeans just be, like, is this the new style? Like, where everything's just tight around the crotch area? I'm just saying they be tight.
What are you trying to insinuate?
Why do jeans be so damn tight around the crotch area?
What is it supposed to be?
Loose.
Okay.
And then the other thing, some of them jeans, it was hard for me to get off around my damn calves.
Well, how hard was it getting around your calves? Was they jeggings?
No.
Oh.
I don't know what the hell. Some of them was just hard for me to get around on my calves.
Oh, my God. Like the bottom?
Yes. Because, I got them thick-ass calves. Because jeans now these days, they just taper all the way down. And I wear a big-ass shoe.
Like an upside-down V.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So I wear
like a V.
Like a V. So I wear size 15. So it's hard for me already to get that big-ass size 15 through there. And I got these big ass calves from running marathons.
Oh, is that what it's from? Yes. Not from Ham Hocks?
No.
Oh, okay.
You feel these calves.
Hey.
Look at that horseshoe.
A Ham Hock does have muscle.
Hey, this is a fucking horseshoe. I done put time horseshoe.
What does you mean a horseshoe?
Look at it. It looked like a horseshoe.
Oh. I never heard that. I've never heard that. I've never heard that.
Hey.
I'm also not in the gym, so.
You never seen it.
You almost wrapping this up?
No.
Oh, okay. Where we at now?
Look at that horseshoe.
Okay.
So it's it's hard for me to get these pair of jeans.
He got on his new jeans, y'all, while he doing the podcast.
So when it's all said and done, nigga finally got some jeans. Mm-hmm. Now, this is why I be telling these brands, because they be slipping, because they don't understand how a man shop. And I know they pandering to plus size women now.
Pandering.
They are.
Be careful.
They are pandering to y'all. Like every brand these days are pandering to plus size women, and I get it. Like women, quote unquote, shop more, but I think like they don't understand how men shop. And the reason I say
y'all
that,
don't understand how y'all shop.
I do.
Okay, go ahead.
And the reason I say that is because once I find something that fit, I don't even want to go through the hardship of doing it no more. That I'll just buy everything in every color. Period. Point blank.
I hate when they do that.
And I just don't understand why brands don't pander to that for men.
Yeah.
Like
they just have one style of jean. That's
one style of jean.
Women, they'll do that more so, but they don't in the men. Yeah. It was very much like, oh, you choose black or white.
Right.
I was like, damn.
And it's like, don't you know? Like, I'll just buy everything in every color.
Yeah.
Like, period. I'll just buy it because it's like, this fit. Well, shit, I'll buy the same fucking color, but they only have one jean of one color and one size.
Yeah.
It's like, well, shit, nigga. If y'all have more, I'll buy all these shits.
Yeah, it is a little hard.
You got 3 on my size? Come on here. So you gonna buy 3 pairs of the same color jean? Hell yeah. You know how hard it is from shit?
Y'all send us some tips on where y'all buy jeans. If there's any king size men out there, where y'all get y'all jeans? Where do it come from? You gonna share the what the other king size men what jeans you landed on?
I just got some Levi's.
Yeah, but the numbers and shit, nigga. Would you like somebody to be like, as a king size snack,
let's see,
as a king size Reese Pieces, where I ended up at.
Reese Pieces.
Where I ended up was Levi this number this. So
all
you
right.
might want to start if you a king size with
as
thick
a nigga with as Nyambi say, as a nigga with juicy booty, thighs like Wisdom Duke, and big ass calves.
And a little waist.
And a little bitty waist.
Okay, I'm done.
I ended up with the Levi's 502, which is the tapered.
Yeah.
And then 541, which is the athletic taper. The athletic difference between those is that the athletic taper got a little bit more room in the ass versus the taper just don't have as much room in the ass. Yeah.
You like one better than the other?
I'm still. I think the jury is still out on that.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me try them out.
Okay, you gonna give us a review?
Sure.
Cool.
I'll give you an update.
All right, there y'all go. King size Reese Pieces. What else going on with you?
You are shady.
I'm not shady. It's the truth. I love Reese Pieces.
Other than that, we watched Power last night.
It's a big rich world.
I'm not a fan of this, but I'm so damn committed to seeing what the hell is going to end.
Me too.
I'm not a fan with all, spoiler alert, niggas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not a fan of this different perspectives of the quote unquote suspects.
It's very much
of
the
who
affair.
Killed Ghosts.
It's like they went to the affair writers and was like, "Hey, how y'all do season 1?"
I'm not a fan of this. Like, I rather would have had a different ending. I rather that
Ghost not died.
I rather not Ghost got shot. I rather that the show ended with Ghost getting away,
or winning the mayoral thing.
Winning that, or getting arrested. Like, but him getting killed, and then like us following the lives of like these 6
are
people.
we that interested in who shot him?
I don't care about Paz and her pop and her son.
Well, can we, before we get to Paz, can we talk about Dre?
Okay, so the last episode before that was Dre, and not knowing that his motherfucking mama was in church, and this nigga British, like 21 Savage.
He done pulled a 20. I said, wait, when was it mentioned that Dre was from the UK?
Because
he was a black Brit?
Because his baby mama's like, I want to go back to Britain.
I want to go back home. I said, wait, is that his home? I thought this nigga grew up in the Marcies. I thought this nigga grew up down the street. What the black ain't say? 125.
Right.
He grew up on 125.
No, that nigga ain't grew up nowhere.
He grew up in the Buckingham Palace.
And then mama, she in church. I knew you was the devil.
That's what I said. How she gonna be in the church parking lot and cuss him out? I was like, ma'am, I'm not sure if that works. I'm not sure if that's how the Christian walk goes if you cussing him out.
For her, it did.
For 1 second, do you think he's going to kill his mama?
Yes.
Dre is crazy.
And then at the end, that nigga got killed. But before that, before he got
when his
killed,
mama, well, I see how he's savage because she's savage too.
because she's like, I'm going to take care of all this, and I'm going to make sure your daughter, what's her name, Heaven? I'm going to make sure Heaven brought up the right way.
Get to heaven.
Unlike you.
Because you're not going to heaven.
You hell-bound.
Damn. I'm thinking about here, like, I see why Dre is off the on left field, but I do like how they do what they took from the affair on how you give like different perspectives and how like a lot of the scenes we're seeing over and over again, but depending on whose storyline we're at, it's going to come off slightly different. So I think that's nice and nuanced. Honestly, I'm with Niram. This is cute. It just didn't have to be all the last episodes. Like, I would love that they did maybe 2 episodes like this, or even like 1. And maybe that 1 episode when we were coming back from the New Year could have been like an hour and a half. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like really dive deep into it, and then maybe see the rest of the episodes to unpack the other folks, right? But yeah, the Dre was rough. Paz was boring. I am not here for Paz. I'm just not here for angry Latino women.
I didn't care for Paz when she came.
I didn't care for her then. I don't care for her now. She the type of bitch I can't fuck with. Who digs up their own sister and loses benefits not only for you, bitch, but for your daddy, for your son? Because I'm not taking that money. Well, bitch, you won't gotta take it. Your pop need it.
Exactly.
Your son need to go to art school.
Right. He want to go back to school.
Meanwhile, you up here trying to, I don't know, shoot people. Kill people in the broad daylight. I don't believe Paz know how to shoot a gun.
No, she don't.
Almost got her son caught up.
Exactly.
You can tell he definitely don't know how to shoot a gun.
The way he was holding it. The way Paz was holding it. I'm surprised she didn't shoot herself.
I knew she was on a different level when she was like, yeah, I'm going to dig her on up. And when a guy who used to be on Sex in the City that was married to Charlotte was like, listen, bitch, know that if we find something, you going to lose everything.
And she was like,
he tried to give her a lob to say, listen, I'm not digging for this shit, really. We want to put them away. That is still my goal. But I'm not about to put you in a situation where you feel like you gotta make that decision. If you just want to go live, if you just want to go live your life, because she didn't do nothing. Like Paz did not do nothing. Paz doesn't owe them anything. Yeah, she can literally go.
But she was just so blinded by trying to get fucking James, fucking Ghost, that she was willing to risk that good ass pension. She
was willing to risk it all: money, comfortability, safety, everything.
Over some bullshit.
Over bullshit that the decision your sister made. Your sister is attracted to fuck niggas, and I'm assuming from the block she been attracted to fuck niggas. Because what did daddy say? Stay away from him. Mm-hmm. So, and also I didn't like how Paz was demeaning Angela's involvement. Yeah. Like she wasn't a full ass grown woman.
Right.
Like, Ghost just was like dragging this bitch along by her throat.
No.
Towards the end of the season, Angela started coming up with the plots, honey.
Right.
And she couldn't even see that.
Because Ghost didn't want to be... Ghost trying to get out. Ghost trying to be fucking what he was.
Yeah.
And even that, like, I didn't think his ass was dead. Yeah. But they really killed that nigga.
They killed him every episode. He was slain.
He was
pillaged. He dead.
And then the other thing, this whole Democratic committee came in and said this
at the end, he was... When they came in to Charlotte husband and said... Oh, you done looking at this? And Charlotte husband like, I got some other leads. He said, motherfucker.
No, you done. You about to get the call.
No, you know what got me? When they was like, James St. Patrick is property of the Democratic Party. Nigga, what?
That's why I think it's Ramona.
He said he is property. He didn't say affiliated, in cahoots, in conjunction, working with, partnering with. Property. We own this nigga. Mm-hmm. So we told you to leave. Stop. Please step off our property. This is a gated community.
Right.
What Drake say?
This is a gated community.
Please stay the fuck off my property.
Yes.
And then even when he did stay off the property, then come here the white man saying, you don't really fuck my shit up. You fired. And then Charlotte York husband was like, I ain't fired.
He's like, you about to get the call, nigga.
As soon as he said call, the landline ring. And here come the janitor. Removing his shit, his Post-it note with his name on it.
Quick.
I'm more interested in that storyline. Like, I would have been good if they did that one episode. We came back, went through everyone's scenario. We come back, found out Ramona did it. Now let's dig down in Ramona past and this Democratic Party to see what the fuck is really going on.
Right.
Honestly, I don't think the Democrats is that gangster, but okay.
I think Ramona did it. I'm going to put my bets on that.
Ramona might have did it. Ramona or Tasha might have did it.
And
I still ain't putting shit past Tasha because when Tasha came to get that will reading, she had the latest Fendi. She didn't take long to grieve that.
Oh, Tasha always gone.
She ain't take because Tasha was wearing like Forever 21 in 5 Degrees. What's it called? 5 Degrees Under. What's the hood
Five
store?
Below.
5 Below and Rainbow. She stepped in there with Fendi's finest, new Nicki Minaj gear, and Dapper Dan from Gucci. That's what Tasha stepped in there with that last scene, telling Paz, "You better take this money, bitch."
Did you kill ghosts? Did you do it? Bitch, does it matter?
I don't give a fuck who killed. That's what Tasha said. Listen, that's between them and they maker.
But she killed my sister.
Who gives a fuck? She
Tommy
did.
killed your sister. What? And then I'm going to kill Tommy.
Meanwhile, Tommy is wheezy fucking out because Tommy does white man things and white men going to get away with this shit.
He was out of there.
Tommy and Sat's going to live because that's what white men do. Nuts. Oh, is it pillow talk? Oh shit, I thought that was pillow talk.
Well, we might as well just keep going now.
Speaking about some other shit, have y'all watched The Circle on Netflix? I'm going to pause. The Circle. It's horribly good. It's up there with You. Horribly good. So The Circle is a reality show basically it's the Generation Z version of Survivor. So it's all these people who are living in a house, and the goal is for you to become the most popular ones through voting. But the thing is, no one gets to physically see you or hear you. You use like voice activation and profiles you set up. The tea about that then is that you either can be yourself, use your own pictures, your own lived experience, or you can catfish it. Mm-hmm. And what's happening is about a third of the people on this show are catfish.
Yes.
So meaning there's this one black man who's playing the black girl. Who's the other cat? It was this gay black woman who was pretending to be a straight black girl.
Yeah.
Then there's this white gay man. No. Straight. This one white man who's on there, who's married to a woman who's pretending to be like this really like surfer boy chic guy. Is there another catfish?
That plus size girl.
Then it's this plus size girl, a white girl who pretended to be like this made up Barbie doll.
Yes.
And then you have these other characters there at play, and no one knows who's catfishing. And the thing is, more folks are trying to get the catfishes off because it's like, no, you need to be who you are to win this person. Like, if we're voting on you as a person and how you interact with people, like, we want to vote on a real person. And so, like, there's different activities. They be having group chats. It's fucking hilarious. We got, like, they give gifts to each other. Shout out to Sir Bear. That's when the black boy who playing the black girl got the gift from somebody. What's his name? Sandeep. No, Shuby. Shuby is this little Indian boy who basically probably works at my job, who's clueless.
Shuby gonna win it.
And Shuby's literally playing him. He's like an engineer, and I don't know. He's just being him. It's fucking hilarious.
Shuby gonna win.
Shuby's gonna win. And Emojos. Is somebody done brung?
Somebody done brung their mama.
Because you can bring one thing on here, like that reminds you of home. This motherfucker was like, "Can I bring my mama?" And what the producer says.
Okay.
And so he brung his mama. So it's him and his mama playing a game. And every time he tried to type something out, the mama be like, "Add an emojo."
Emojo to it.
Add an emojo to it.
Add one of those emojos.
Yeah, add a mojo to it. And he's like, "Mom, it's not mojos." It's fucking hilarious. And I cannot stop watching. Are you obsessed with De Niro?
Yes. I am. Yes, I'm actually kind of glad they dripped them out versus like putting all of them out at once.
Because it'd be too much.
Yeah, there would be too much.
It would be absolutely too much. If y'all looking for something to hate watch, if you want to crack, like I literally crack up because of the interactions that folks have. You kids born, it's a few folks older than 25 on there, but the majority is 25 and under. The shit y'all worry about is ridiculous. The way y'all respond to text messages are stupid. Isn't it just
and the inner dialogue y'all have be stupid too.
I don't know. Is this right? Is it real? I don't. Watch it. Y'all gonna get your damn life. Next, are we gonna talk about the Kappas versus Lil Boosie? Nero, go ahead and light that up because I don't have much to say. I'm very disappointed in the Divine Nine, and I can say this as a motherfucking member of the Divine Nine for over a decade.
Nyambi.
But I'm very.
This is your wheelhouse.
It's
so
not.
What if Cardi B comes and wears a AKA sweater dress?
Good for her. AKA, have we opened a shop of merchandise so we then can take the proceeds from the Cardi AKA collection to help a bitch out somewhere?
So Lil Boosie was at a game. He ended up was wearing a KA Psi sweater.
Kappa Alpha Psi.
And KA Psi. And
Ooh, okay.
niggas just went crazy.
Went fucking crazy. For y'all don't know, KSI is a part of something called the Divine Nine. Divine Nine is all 9 of the historically black Greek organizations, sororities, and fraternities. Most of these organizations were founded early 1900 by black people, for black people, for like educational enrichment, connecting to the community. As time went on, it has evolved, right? And it become Divine Nine folks have definitely become more black middle class. Like in the civil rights movement, they were the ones who like funded a lot of the stuff. They were kind of the tastemakers, right? So the socialites, the doctors, the VPs, like kind of was this divine. They were like pillars of the community. Yep. Over time, I don't know what the fuck we are now. But that's what what the evolution of it from, right? Where I think originally kind of the pushback came from, because there is like a formal process in joining these organizations. There's a lot of pride behind wearing like the colors associated with the organizations, wearing the Greek letters associated with the organization. Honestly, you really, if you're not in the organization, you're not supposed to do it. It's definitely like a club. It's a secret society type thing. So if you're not privy to that, you don't wear it. That's how I would describe it, and that's why they got onto him. But it was just theatrics. Honestly, I've been having, and I don't know if it's Divine Nine folks listening out there, I've been honestly going back and forth with even like how I'm showing up for Divine Nine lately. I've just not been impressed. And for the reason for a Divine Nine to make the organization is because they in a beef with Little Boosie is kind of pissing me off. And I know like every organization has its own pillars and core programs and values, but honestly, I've been unimpressed with the core programming of the Divine Nine too. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure AKA just gave 100,000 or 100 million to HBCU, right? But same shit, different tone, right? We got these elections coming up, and I need us to be more involved than just signing up niggas to register to vote. Like, how are we sincerely making moves? Like, look, never mind. It's just was disappointed. And then Boosie talking about, well, show me how to shimmy shake. Like, it was just so
show me the dance.
And then the Kappa's gonna come out like, but you know what? We got to give Boosie the pass because we have been shimmying and shaking to wipe me down. I'm like, what are y'all talking about?
Show me the dance.
Like, what are we talking about? And I think I just got frustrated in the whole situation. And then, Nero be listening to them Joe Button podcasts. And then, Joe Button got that white man on there. And then that white boy is in Divine Nine. I do feel a certain type of way about white people being in Divine Nine organizations. Y'all can hate me for that. Y'all can send me all types of emails. But I just feel a fucking certain type of way about it. It feels much like the reverse of the spook who sat by the door. Like, I just don't know. What?
Hey.
So I think it's just triggering it. Maybe some of my other sorors out there, y'all can send me inspirational emails to Black Love Matters, but I am very comfortable as a general member. What? Thoughts, Neil? Little Boosie talking about, y'all owe me that.
You might want to take that sweater off, bro. That's the Kappa sweater. Dudes are really passionate about that. I don't want nothing to happen to you, man.
Yeah.
I said, you must not know who I am.
Pause. Now, I'm with Boosie on that one. Pause. I'm not often with IND. No, what Boosie say? That's me. I'm often not Team Boosie. But yeah, when niggas roll up on me as a grown person talking about you might want to do this or you get your ass whooped, hold the fuck up. Pause. Stop. Hiatus, hard comma.
I need to get a soundboard because I need that to be. I need that to be one.
Wait. Let him do it again.
Passionate about that. I don't want nothing to happen to you, man. I said, you must not know who I
am. Now I'm with them on that, right? Because I'm even going back to the Pillars of the Divine Nine. We are not a gang. I just want to reveal all of that. Divine Nine started in college, so you have to be either a college graduate sometimes or admitted into a 4-year institute, right? So thugs, hood booger woogers don't get degrees. They don't pledge
it's academic
or join.
Games.
Africa Bible is a non-hazing organization.
It's so academic games. Y'all niggas get jumped in or allegedly. Because I know niggas be like, they not hazing organization. Y'all niggas get jumped in.
First of all, I don't know what you're talking about. Alpha is a non-hazing organization.
Y'all niggas get jumped in just like the niggas on the gangs.
Pause, Niram. Let me type you quick. What Divine Nine organization are you in? None. So Niram cannot talk about this.
But I can talk about the one I pledged.
Don't do that. Alpha Kappa Alpha is a non-hazing organization.
And the reason why I left.
And we ain't gonna tell that story today.
Oh, okay. Because I can talk about that.
Let's not.
Because I can talk about the ones I pledged and the reason why I left.
I know.
If you want to.
Don't get distracted.
No,
don't
I'm just saying. You got experience and I got experience too.
Don't boosty this.
And I'm just saying. Some of y'all niggas is like gangs too.
We will have a divide line.
Just like gangs in the hood, niggas get jumped in. Niggas get jumped in too.
But that's the
allegedly.
Problem. That's the
allegedly. Problem. I'm gonna put quotes because I know how
that
niggas
shit
be.
Is illegal.
I know how niggas be. Oh, we in non-hazing organization.
That shit is illegal.
Yeah, that's the shit y'all say out in public.
And what did Boosie say?
All right. Niggas must not know who the fuck I am.
Anyway, I hated it all. Actually, the Kappas don't need to be mad at Boosie. They need to be. Did you say it's a whole brand called Kappa?
Yeah, it's a brand called Kappa.
KSI?
No.
Where are y'all lawyers at? Kappas, y'all need to be worried about this Kappa brand. And then Boosie, that was good for him. He apologized. He apologized.
But I just found out that y'all step the white men out. I'm pulling up on YouTube, and all y'all do is step the white men out. So I'm not gonna wear the shirt, but this what y'all gotta do for me.
Okay. What do you want?
Since y'all step off white men down, y'all gotta teach me how to do the dance. Y'all gotta teach me how to do the Kappa stuff, the Kappa dance. Cause I'ma hit that bitch on Boosie Bash. Y'all gotta teach me how to do the Kappa. What it's called?
We don't know.
The shimmy.
The shimmy. I hate everything about this.
Y'all gotta teach Boosie how to do the shimmy.
All of this.
You know what? I'm gonna call our God kids daddy.
I'm not.
I got jokes.
I
got jokes.
Actively disengaged from all my Divine Nine friends. All of my Divine Nine friends have tried to connect with me on this, and I've literally act like I don't know what's happening.
I got jokes.
KA side though, y'all do better.
And y'all niggas be like, wait, we ain't no gangs. Y'all niggas got colors like gangs.
I am not in a
y'all
gang.
Niggas got the motherfucking Greek letters, and y'all get throwing up letters and calls. Whoop, ski weed. I don't know the different shit. I'm just saying.
We are not the Pyrus and the Crips.
Are y'all Pyrus? Y'all Crips? Y'all niggas got colors. Only different, y'all got fucking Greek letters. And these niggas, they got letters with their hands.
I hated everything.
Talking about y'all niggas ain't no gangs.
I ain't no gang.
Y'all niggas gangs.
Do not be.
The only reason why y'all niggas ain't the gangs is because y'all niggas got incorporated. If y'all niggas wasn't incorporated, y'all be just like the rough motherfucking Crips and Bloods. Y'all just be Crips and Bloods on campus. No. But the only difference is, straight up, the only difference between y'all niggas and the Crips and Bloods is because y'all niggas got incorporated and the Crips and Bloods didn't.
What about the civil rights movement?
Crips and Bloods was there too.
What about education empowerment?
Crips and Bloods was there too.
What about standing for the community?
They was there too.
I hate everything about
Crips and Bloods was there for the community too.
Are there any
preventing the white folks to come up in there whooping them niggas' asses?
Are there any other Greeks?
But then the drugs got up in there. So
would like to speak on this. Is there any other Greek that would like to step in? Because I have nothing to say. Because I was disappointed by it all.
And this is coming from a person who's Masonic.
GDI.
I'm Masonic. Prince Hall.
Whatever. Done with this?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
So any folks from the Greek life, if y'all would like to write in, and as we do our shout out emails, if you would like to speak on this better than Nyambi or Niram has, please do. What I will say is overall, I'm disappointed.
My hot take.
I'm disappointed, unimpressed, not engaged, don't care who, where, what, over it.
My hot take is that the only difference between Black Greeks and Crips and Bloods is y'all niggas incorporated and they not.
Niram is a lie. What's the last topic? I'm going to say nigga's a lie. Niram is a lie.
And lastly, before we go ahead and get up out of here, Lizzo versus Jillian Michaels.
Did we already talk about this?
Did we?
I don't know. We've been gone.
That's what I'm saying. Nyambi, so before the days we don't have a podcast, all this shit come up. It's almost like we're having two podcasts.
Yeah, because we already talked about this.
Because we already talked about this. And me and Nyambi already got in arguments about certain shit.
Yes.
And then we just re-talking about it.
Yes. And I was like, haven't I said this?
Like, we already talked about it?
I'm trying to move on. This is why we got to go to therapy. We be having double arguments. We're talking about the same shit over and over, literally.
Don't you call my sorority a gang.
We ain't a gang.
We incorporated.
We a little lost now. I would say the direction of the Divine Nine is lost. I could just say that from the websites. Can we hire a web designer?
Hell, y'all app.
Oh my God, it's
better
horrible.
than y'all.
It is.
Y'all been incorporated since
over 100 years. Oh my God, trash.
And I'm just a nigga off the street.
Just a nigga off the street.
So Jillian Michaels was, I think, was on BuzzFeed, like morning show.
Yeah.
And the host was like bigging up Lizzo, and
the host gave her a lot.
Like she was talking about Lizzo, she was talking about Ashley Graham, it was about body positivity and things of that sort.
Jillian Michaels could have been like, "Oh yeah, I love the idea of body positivity."
And then Jillian Michaels went on this tangent rant talking about why do you care about her body, and what about when she get diabetes and all this other bullshit.
And we're just focused on the music instead. And the thing is, I see both sides.
And the internet went wild.
I see both sides, right? Like, damn, leave just Lizzo the fuck alone. Jillian, yes, we understand obesity is, what's it, comorbidity?
It's a risk factor.
It's a risk factor in it. Like, sis, we understand it, we get it. Honestly, Lizzo, all bit people know this. This is not new shit. But I think it was just the context, the space, just a white woman again policing a black woman's body. It lacked emotional intelligence. That's what I would say. It lacked emotional intelligence and compassion. And also for the context of the interview, that interviewer wasn't asking you to size up Lizzo and when she gonna die. You were just asking her about how do you feel like about her body positive messages. And she was like, I love body positive. My hope is that for everyone just loves themselves and take care of themselves. But all this, like, she gonna be a diabetes and the bitch gonna die. It's like, Jesus.
Fat shaming and calling black women pit bulls is still, or they look like pit bulls, is the last frontier.
It's still completely acceptable.
It's still acceptable.
To the point where people can't even connect to it. And I got real shady. A lot of people talking about, well, Jillian's right. There's no lie. Lizzo is big. Coming from they big ass. Honestly, ain't nobody in America, what is it, 65 to 70%? Is overweight. You niggas go to BMI.com. Is your BMI 25 or under? Guess what? You
overweight too.
And you can die and you get a heart attack. You obese. She talking about you.
You're right.
And I think it's a disconnect with that. And it's just, honestly, I would think I'm just defensive because Lizzo's a black woman. And I'm like, that's enough. Honestly, low key. I'm even taking the fat out of it. I'm just sick of people policing and talking so much shit about black women. Like, just shut the fuck up. When was the last white woman you heard folks talk about? They talk about what? Amy Schumer? Mm-hmm. And she shuts that. They never talk about into this depth as they talk about with black women. Mm-hmm. That's the shit I can't handle. And
I think the other shit is like, Jillian Michaels is so fucking problematic. Like,
yes,
she worked on a show that harbored bad diets and fucking working out 24 hours a day and passed that on as if that was something healthy.
Yeah.
And then all the contestants gained back their fucking weight, if not more, and is worse off because of the shit. All these niggas going through therapy and shit.
Yeah.
One of the last biggest I can't even get out. One of the last biggest losers you seen talking about, "Ooh, I'm just so glad I went through this, and I still got the weight off."
No.
And they got the damn nerve to reboot this bullshit.
Yeah. So I think that's what bothered me. It's more outside of fat. Yes, we know obesity causes different health related issues. Body positivity is great, but I'm honestly just getting tired of the way in which people talk about black women. Low the fuck high key. If it ain't something nice, shut the fuck up. I'm almost on that tip. If you have nothing fucking nice to say about black women, what I'm gonna need you to do is to shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna go with my academic elitist then, because I got degrees like a thermometer, and all of my degrees are health related and health based. Y'all niggas need to shut the fuck up if you don't know the mechanisms of what it takes to have a heart attack. Oh. If you don't even know what the fuck a heart attack is,
come on.
If you don't even know what the fuck,
Tell them there, what is a heart attack?
A heart attack is the blockage of the arteries that provides blood to your heart. Because as you know, your blood is your heart is a muscle as well. Yeah. So it needs its own blood supply. And so the arteries that provides blood to your heart has a blockage. And that blockage then makes that area die. Mm-hmm. And that causes the quote unquote heart attack. Mm.
Thank you, Dr. Nero.
I'm just saying. But if these niggas don't even know what the fuck a heart attack is or the mechanisms, if you don't even know the mechanisms of diabetes and insulin resistance, if you don't even know the mechanisms of osteoclasts, osteoblasts, osteons, and osteocytes, what the fuck are you even talking about?
I mean, it's also the people who be really intense vegans who you have to eat vegan.
You have to eat vegan. Listen. It's so eating.
And don't get me wrong, it is benefits to be.
Yeah, and I understand that. Okay,
it is.
And I say, what's the mechanism then?
Yeah.
And if you're on the mechanism, well, it's just so healthy for you. Like healthy is a fucking catch-all term.
Yeah.
So healthy for you. What the fuck does that mean?
It's based on the space and time you're in at that moment too. In the amount of information we have about our bodies now. So I think that's what got me. It wasn't even a fat shaming thing for me. And I know that definitely played into it. But I was triggered just as a black woman. Like, damn. Like, please. Like, Jillian, was that comment necessary in that moment?
Right.
That's all. And I don't think it was. Are there moments where this might be necessary for us to unpack and talk as a community? Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. But in that moment, was it necessary? No. That's all. And just to have, it was an interview between like James Baldwin and Nikki Giovanni. It was like, for black women, we don't even get the courtesy of it.
No.
We don't even get the courtesy of the niceties. We don't get the courtesy of just with all due, like we don't get that. We just get the raw end of the shit stick constantly. And that's what I'm tired of. Like, it's like Jillian Robert, whatever her name is, didn't take 10 seconds to process through her head to say, is this something that's going to be helpful or not? Yes or no?
Right.
Right, because she don't care about Lizzo. She's not connected to her, right?
No.
And if she really, that's something she can solve on her own. So that's what got me. Just the constant dragging a black woman.
Right.
This just unfiltered, unshaming, like constant. That's what I didn't like about it. Was it true or not? I don't give a fuck. It was just the constant disrespect of it. And I don't like that. All right. I'm tired.
All right, as always, to submit your Black Love story, go to blacklovematters.com. To submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk, shoot us an email, blacklovematters@gmail.com. To leave a comment about anything we talked about, head on over to that website. We got that SoundCloud, and we got that voicemail, and that's at 508-784-1111. That's 508-784-1111. Talk to y'all later. Remember, love is ever evolving. Peace.